So take what you need and move along. And pretty little gypsy, you're on fire. I'm sorry that you missed me. I could have taken you higher.
What's up, guys? Welcome into a very special episode of the Cavemen Media Podcast. Doing things a little bit different this week. Connor's got plans going on, so had to change things up. A little bit earlier in the week releasing the show. But it's going to be a good one.
It is weird doing it on a Monday, I gotta say. Releasing
on Tuesday, yeah. So, but we got plenty to talk about. It's a big weekend for sports, big weekend for a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff coming up, too. We've got another guest here in the poker room. I will hold off on the intro on that. But we appreciate you guys following along with the show. Follow the show at Caveman Media. What's going on, Connor?
Sorry, I was taking a sip there. Well, it was a big weekend. Big Sunday. We had the Blue Jackets. They went up 3-0.
Let's go.
Against my man sitting to my left, Kyle Coar. Big Tampa fan.
Ew.
So he's not too happy right now. What do you think about that game yesterday?
Everything's gonna be A-okay.
You think so? You think they come back and win the series?
Don't count us out. Never count it out.
He's just hanging
very
on for dear life.
It's not over till it's over. You heard his voice there. He is a diehard Tampa Bay fan. Lightning, Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Rays, not Devil Rays, just the Rays now.
Yep.
Big Tampa guy, big Florida guy. He's struggling right now.
Hey.
So is his hockey.
He's got the Monday blues, if I do say.
Times 10.
Speaking of the game, we're up 3-0. I saw a stat this morning that when teams go up 3-0 in the playoffs, they are like 130-4.
That's always like 98% chance.
Yeah.
That the Blue Jackets
So
are going to
that is
close it
good
out.
news for two reasons. One, Blue Jackets. Two, the Islanders are up 3-0 in the Pittsburgh Penguins.
There we go.
We have a motto around here. Fuck Pittsburgh.
Fuck Pittsburgh. Anything that's black and gold, just get it out here.
Including Las Vegas Knights.
But there is a side
see the
note.
jersey right over here, the Vegas Golden Knights. Up 2-1, so no worry there.
Have you watched any of those games?
I have, actually. I watched Game 3.
Name me 3 players.
Flurry.
Hey,
I can name more Jackets guys than I could.
Of course.
yeah, that's kind of how I am.
Johnson, Atkinson.
You wouldn't know it, but Jordan's actually a Blackhawks fan.
What?
Yeah.
I thought he was a Blue Jackets
Jordan
fan.
is a
No,
Blackhawks
I like
fan.
both. I
Chicago
like both.
Blackhawks. He now likes the.
I've
So
always
did the
liked the Blue
Blackhawks?
Jackets.
Are the Blackhawks?
yes,
Yeah.
the Blackhawks.
and they're in Chicago.
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 Is that your team?
Them and the Blue Jackets, yes.
Oh, them and the
See,
Blue Jackets.
he
Because the
liked-
Blue Jackets are
he
winning.
didn't like
The Blue Jackets are the hometown
It's
team.
like the Warriors. I get it. I get it.
See,
it.
he didn't like the Blue Jackets a couple
It
years
all
ago
makes sense now.
when Chicago was making their run. He was a Blackhawks fan, and now all of a sudden, Columbus up 3-0 against Tampa Bay Lightning. He's a Blue Jackets fan.
To be fair,
I see,
when I was a Blackhawks fan, I had people in school that I was friends with. We were all Blackhawks fans, and I haven't seen them in years. So it's been like just really boring watching hockey without like people to watch it
Friends.
with. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
So we're gonna get deep into the hockey talk, but like I said, we're gonna hold off on that for a second. We're gonna talk about Tiger for a minute.
Tiger.
Yeah.
My man.
It's the year of the Tiger.
So Tiger on Sunday, he won his 5th Masters, his 15th major, his 81st PGA Tour win, his first in 14 years at the Masters. He is that much closer, and by that much, I need 3 more wins of major championships to tie Jack Nicklaus, and it was amazing.
Not even worried about that. I'm just happy that Tiger's back.
Tiger's back. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Just to be playing in the final group at the Masters on Masters Sunday was huge.
Wasn't he down like 5 strokes?
At one point on Sunday, he was down 3 strokes. Heading into the back 9, somewhere around there, he was down 3 strokes to Francisco Molinari, who's the world's #1 golfer right now. He choked somewhere around hole 12, put a couple in the water, had a couple double bogeys on the back 9. I mean, if you think about it, if he doesn't make those 2 double bogeys on the back 9, he wins. So Tiger, I mean, he played his game. He didn't try to play the younger guy's game. He He controlled the tee box. He hit the fairways, and then his iron game is better than anybody out there.
Yeah.
His putting was on point. There was one point, I think it's hole 16. He hit it was a par 3, like a 9-iron, 175 yards, and just placed it perfect. Rolled right towards the cup and came within a foot of dropping. That place would have went absolutely bananas if that would have dropped.
Yeah.
But that gave him a 2-stroke lead with 2 holes to play. He went down 18. Not the best tee shot on 18. He kind of had to lay up for the green. Hit a chip shot safely onto the green in the middle. 2-putt bogey. Won it by 1 stroke.
Won on a bogey.
He won on a bogey.
Won on a bogey.
He had about a 2-footer.
Man, bogey golf.
Hey, exactly. That was my goal freshman year.
Yeah.
I wish I had bogey golf.
See, freshman year I was like, maybe not bogey golf. We're gonna hope for like a triple bogue.
Triple bogue. So yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if Tiger one more stroke, he's in a 4-way tie.
Yeah.
With Koepka, Dustin Johnson, and then I believe it was Cantley.
So if they tie, they go back and play one.
I don't know exactly what the Masters is. Each tournament has their own playoff rules. It probably would have went back to 18 or something like that.
Yeah.
But either way, he won the whole thing. His next event's at the Wells Fargo in a couple weeks. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he carries this momentum into the next tournaments and just keeps rolling.
Yeah.
Because it's so good to see. I was at work. I planned my lunch break accordingly so I could catch the end of I watched the last 3 or 4 holes, and I was up in the office. I teared up a little bit. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Tiger, when he tapped in that bogey putt, threw his hands in the air, the fans went nuts. Absolutely nuts. Chanting his name, Tiger, Tiger. It was awesome. Went over, hugged his kid, hugged his family.
His dad was there.
His dad, his mom, his 2 kids, and it was just
his wife, ex-wife, probably wasn't there.
I don't think so.
You want to know what the crazy thing
We're
is?
talking positive about Tiger here.
Tiger has 5 Masters wins now?
5th Masters, yes.
5th Masters win. His first one, the year I was born.
Really?
22 years ago.
His son hasn't even seen him win a major. His son, his whole lifetime, here's how great his dad's Tiger Woods. I ain't never seen him win a major. He's good, you say, but I didn't see him win nothing. But
all I see him do is get DUIs and dumped by girls. Man.
I'm sure he's doing all right with the lady category, but
I know he's 43 years old, man.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter.
Is he 43? He's around there.
43, 44, somewhere around
doesn't
there.
matter.
Did you see?
I think he's still got plenty of good golf, especially this year.
Did I send you guys that Snapchat of like Tiger winning with my like commentary?
Yep, can't say that I watched it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Jordan's recording the whole friggin' thing.
My finger
like
hit the screen on accident.
And
then 16 more times.
Well, you know what? Never mind then.
But I just want to say one more thing about it. It's one of those things like. Maybe not to you guys. You guys are a little bit younger. You might not remember Tiger in his prime, but 5, 6, 7 years ago. I mean, that wasn't even his prime, but 5, 6, 7 years ago, he was winning every weekend. And it was like I heard Mike Golick Jr. said it this morning. It was one of those where were you when moments. Where were you when Tiger made that comeback and won that Masters? It's in 20 years you're going to be talking about it, and you're gonna remember where you were.
Is it bad that I don't remember where I was?
2 days ago.
Yeah. When he won, I think I was at home.
Dude, it was yesterday.
I know. I don't know. I don't remember where I was when it happened.
Shows out on Tuesday.
Well, you golf fans out there, you understand what I'm saying. How big of a deal it was for the man Tiger Woods to win an event like this and come back after 5 back surgeries. 5 back surgeries.
The only reason I knew he was winning is because Jordan.
Like 3 seconds snap. That was actually like 10 minutes long, just one click.
For those of you that can't see on YouTube, I'm literally shaking my head as much as I can at my little brother.
You know what? There's more important things going on right now, Cody.
Not much. Over Tiger Woods. Not many things could be.
Well, let me take you up on that. NFL draft's coming near.
Nah.
Tiger Woods. Hockey playoffs.
Is the NFL really gonna beat Tiger Woods though?
NFL
the Browns can jump back in any day. And
let me think. What pick
news.
do the Browns have? Not one. Not two. We had 17, but then we got OBJ. We don't even have a pick in the first round.
This is why right here, and I'm sorry for the folks that can't watch this on YouTube.
Not having a first round pick.
I would You wouldn't give your
yeah.
first round pick for Odell Beckham Jr.?
No.
Because we have AJ
kidding.
Green.
Just
You're
kidding. I would,
idiotic.
I would, yeah.
That's idiotic.
I would, but we don't need him. That's our thing. We don't.
I can't even talk to you, dude.
I'm not saying Odell's not
All right,
great,
hold
but
on. Before we
we're
talk about the draft,
Yeah.
let's talk about the draft.
We're gonna have a whole
All
argument.
right, that's enough with Tiger. Tiger's the man. He's back. He's going to win 10,000 more tournaments. I love it. I can't wait. Tiger, you're the man.
Yep, so Kyle, let's talk about that game last night.
Let's talk about
So me and Kyle, we went to the game last night.
Ooh.
Drove up about 4 o'clock. Got there. Well, when we got there, parked in the garage. You know, that $20 fee to get in the garage. Go up 5 levels. Park. We're walking to the stadium, and I don't know what you call them, so I'm not even going to say anything. But I'm just going to call them the Jesus lovers. Were out, and they were handing out these cards, telling you all about the sins and what you shouldn't do and should do. We walk by, and she hands me a card. I'm like, thank you. And I hand her a business card for Cavemen Media. So we go to the game. We get in. We're there about an hour early. So I grab a beer, walk around, get to our seats. Game starts. First period, not too eventful. No goals. Kyle's feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Kyle's like, we're not losing.
And then the second period started. What do we have? We have 1 or 2 in the second period.
2, and you
2.
missed
Was it
one of them.
2 in the...
2. Yeah.
No,
So,
no.
yeah, it was 2-0 going in the third.
No, because they got the empty net.
It was 3-1
In the
final.
second-
Oh, you're right. I forgot. That made
Yeah,
it
we had the
3.
empty netter
I got you.
in the third.
That made it 3.
And then Tampa scored in the third, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So, not the best show out for Tampa again. You've seen it all week, again and again and again. What are your thoughts on Tampa right now?
Like I said earlier, I'm not going to count us out.
What do they have to do to turn this around?
Play like we did the third period. Play our game, and
Yeah.
things will change.
I think what's happening is Columbus is doing such a good job of being physical,
Yep.
and it shook Tampa, and they're trying to play that physical game and match that physical game. They're not playing the skilled game that got them to being the best team in NHL history,
Yeah.
just because they are not looking like it.
Kind of like the biggest disappointing team in NHL history
Absolutely.
so far.
Also in that game last night, Steven Stamkos, your guy, had a
kinda-
cheap shot. Cheap shot.
It's hockey, man.
On Flangio?
Oh,
Whatever the other saying then? Flangio?
You know what? We're just going to go ahead and turn your mic off for this segment.
Alright, his
We'll
name-
come back.
His name is Foligno.
Foligno?
Nick
But
Foligno.
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
But I saw that cheap shot. That was a cheap
Messed
shot.
up, man.
Got him
Nick
right in the
was- Nick was
freaking
pissed,
nose.
bro.
Yeah, he
But
was.
if you
hiding
think
behind
about
the
it,
refs, man.
it's hockey, man.
I know, but
The refs,
it's hockey.
The refs
Fight.
don't let this shit happen
Be a
anymore.
man.
He wanted to fight.
Oh, they could have fight. I think next game, I don't know if it'll be Foligno, but somebody is gonna hit Stamkos. He's gonna hit
But
him
if that
hard.
happens, see ya. He's gonna be
If
suspended
that-
for the second round.
No, it's not gonna be an illegal hit. They're not stupid. They're up 3-0.
You never know.
Dude,
Nah,
what you're
they
telling me
won't- I don't
earlier,
think
what
that's
you
gonna
wanted to
happen,
do
but-
had me dying. That meme you wanted to make.
Oh yeah, you guys know the meme on Twitter going around where it's like the GTA guy and the walking in he says, "Ah shit, here we go again." I want to make one with a guy in a Tampa jersey walking into Nationwide saying, "Ah shit, here we go again."
But on a side note, the last team to go down 3-0 was the Los Angeles Kings.
That's the
Yes.
year they won.
Yes, that's the
2014.
year they came back and won the whole Stanley Cup.
Yep, 2014.
So that's what I
remember
mean.
that.
Don't count us out.
Yeah,
We're-
very well.
We were the best team in the league for a reason. We got to show it now.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
definitely not counting you out, but
I think
we hope we sweep you guys.
I definitely think this next game is going to be the best game of the series.
it's gonna be a huge game.
Tampa has their backs
Definitely
against the
change.
wall. They're going to be scraping and fighting, and I think if we continue to play the way we're playing, we will win. But
And that's Tuesday night. Tonight for
tonight,
for
yes,
those listening.
tonight 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
This game is going to be make it or break it for Tampa Bay. Like, they can't lose here on out, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, if
And it's huge for
Tampa
Columbus.
can come back and
Yes. Columbus
Get
has
this
never
series-
made it past the first round.
they haven't, and this is awesome for us if we can get through that.
This is everything for Columbus.
Cody, did you just take a
So-
selfie?
Yeah,
selfie this
gotta-
podcast.
He's
gotta
over here
work-
snapping
Gotta work the
selfies.
Instagram account, man.
So, all right. So, we'll go ahead and run
get
through
out of
the
here.
rest of the games in the playoffs. Like we said earlier, Islanders up 3-0 on the Penguins. You got the Blues up 2-1 on the Jets. Knights up 2-1 on the Sharks. The Avs and the Flames are tied 1-1. Washington is up 2-0 on the Canes. You got the Leafs and the Bruins tied, and then you got Nashville and Dallas tied.
There's big news out of that Vegas series. Joe Thornton actually just got suspended 1 game.
I saw that. That's
Big
huge. That is huge.
Who's he play for?
Sharks. You just said it.
Okay, good.
Who turned his mic back on?
Exactly.
And I actually just got another notification. Alex Ovechkin laid somebody out with a right hook. Knocked
With a
him
right
out.
hook. Like
Knocked-
in a fight? They were
Yes,
fighting?
knocked him out.
Hell yeah. And then who was it for the Leafs? Kadri?
Yes.
Did I say it? Kadri?
Suspended the rest of the
Yes, so
series.
suspended the rest of the series.
I did see that.
That's huge because he's a pivotal part of that team.
Yeah, I think it's the Bruins series now.
Oh yeah.
So who do the Jackets play if they win?
Bruins
We
or
don't know yet.
Maple Leafs.
Yeah. Ooh, that's an easy matchup.
It can go either way, but if Columbus plays
Still
how
have to
they
beat
do,
Tampa.
man.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that, honestly.
Do you notice he's getting more and more confident as we go on in the show talking about Tampa?
Yeah,
Like at
Have
first
to,
he was
man.
like,
you gotta stay
"We're
positive.
not out if we're not out."
Gotta keep the viewers happy.
I guarantee you watching right now, besides your friend Matt, there's
Yeah.
not one Tampa
So
fan watching.
like I said, my buddy Matt, he's another Tampa fan like yourself. He's going tomorrow night, Game 4.
Is he?
Well, tonight.
Nope. Oh yeah, tonight. Sorry.
Tonight, up in Columbus with the wife, and a little worried about that for
Sorry.
his sake.
Our guy Trevor Leon is doing a fruit
Leon.
video on Instagram.
How you gonna call him our guy and then say his name wrong?
You know what? Sorry.
Hey,
Anyway.
me and the wife are going date night to see Trevi tomorrow night at
Tonight.
the tonight. 8:30 he'll be on stage at MVP Sports Bar. So if you're listening and you got time, get down there.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
All right, what we got next? We talked about Tiger.
I think we gotta go back to the draft and finish what me and Cody were starting.
Sure, that's
All
fine.
right, let's talk about it.
So the draft next Thursday. The last 3 years, the Thursday before the draft. So this coming Thursday, the 18th, is the day that the NFL released the schedule.
Let's go.
The last 3 years. So I am hoping they release it this Thursday. I can't wait any longer.
Me either.
I can't wait because I got season tickets. So I need to plan my schedule. I got to see what games am I going to.
Right.
Yeah,
What
I gotta,
time? How many night games do I got?
Yeah, I gotta pick out all the night games we got this year, all the games that I want to see. Like NFL, come on, let's get the schedule out.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really hoping they don't wait till after the draft.
Let's see all the games the Bengals could beat the Browns in this year. Keyword could. So
0.
Or when Tampa
Doesn't-
makes the playoffs
doesn't
this
matter
year.
when.
okay, you know what? Turn his
Bold
mic off. now.
prediction.
You know what? You can talk about Tampa when we talk about hockey.
That's fine. You can talk about the Bucks.
They
I
were
don't
decent this
have
year.
anything against the Buccaneers.
They could
What,
be a
Jameis
sleeper
Winston?
team. Mike Evans, one of the best wide receivers in the league.
I do like Mike Evans. He's good. Friend of John Manziel.
John Manziel.
Huge friend.
Huge friend of
Huge
John
friend. Are they?
Manziel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played together in college.
Yeah.
But with the NFL draft coming up, like I said, the Browns don't even have first round picks, so I don't even know if I'll probably watch the first 10 picks. Maybe.
That's usually what I do.
See
but
when-
this year,
see when
I
Kyler
will watch
goes.
the first 11.
See when Haskins goes. And see all the. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of trades,
I think so too. Like it's just
whether they happen before the draft or during the draft.
I
There's
think
gonna
there'll be a
some
couple
trades.
during the draft.
I think
during
so
that
too.
first round.
Teams are gonna be trading up to get them quarterbacks.
I'm really interested to see who Arizona picks at number 1.
I really think they're gonna trade Rosen. Rosen has reported to their voluntary off-season workouts. So I mean he's ignoring
He's
it.
trying
the
to
most
keep-
he can.
Either
keep
way,
his job.
Arizona is gonna have a quarterback one way or another.
Either way, they're gonna have a quarterback. But
Yeah.
the thing is,
Yeah,
they could
gotta
get
have
Well, yeah,
quarterback.
anyone can get a quarterback.
They could
but
You
get-
gotta have a quarterback to play.
they could get Kyler at 1.
Bust.
Trade Rosen to the Giants and get the
Bust.
6th pick. They could have the 1st and the 6th pick.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
That'd be.
But
that'd
why
be
would the
smart.
Giants do that if they don't get quarterback out of that?
The Giants would get Rosen for the 6th.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true, yeah.
Mm.
So the Giants get Rosen, give the 6th, because the Giants now have the 17th pick. So they could get Rosen, I think it's a win-win for both teams.
Yeah.
I think it works for both teams, and then Haskins would probably fall in the draft a little bit, maybe even go to the Bengals. I don't know what other teams are around that area in the draft that need a quarterback.
Denver.
Denver, I wouldn't be, but they got Flacco, so I don't know if they're. Elway's not a very good
Did you see what
drafter of
Haskins
the
said?
quarterback position.
What Haskins did going into his Elway interview? Wore his Broncos John Elway jersey into that
Smart
interview.
man.
Smart man.
Kyler Murray, he did post a picture on his Instagram or Twitter, one of the two, at the Giants facilities this past week. So it'll be interesting to see with the draft. I will be watching definitely that first 10 or so picks, and maybe a little bit more, depends. But yeah, the Browns, we don't pick in the first round. So, and I'll give that first round pick for OBJ every single time.
If we didn't have AJ Green, I would too. But we got AJ Green, we got Tyler Boyd, we don't need Odell.
What pick do you guys have? 11?
11. It's not really even worth us to trade up.
So you would, 11. I mean, just go back. Before the Browns traded OBJ, you wouldn't trade the 11th pick for OBJ. Opens up the field for AJ. This is totally hypothetical because we
Obviously.
have him. However, if you could have OBJ on one side, open up the other side of the field for AJ Green and Tyler Boyd.
It's unstoppable.
Yeah.
And
Look,
whether you have Andy Dalton or not, he's still an average quarterback.
The only reason I wouldn't is because I've seen this before when we had Chad Johnson and we brought in Terrell Owens.
No, here's
supposed
the
to be
problem.
Matt Nevin.
T.O. was older, though.
Yeah, but T.O. did better than Chad Johnson.
He was on the backside of his career, and that's two personalities.
Exactly.
That's
I'm not saying
much.
the Browns are going to have any of that. I'm just saying, like, for us Bengals, with what we got, besides John Ross, our receiving core is pretty good with Tyler Boyd, AJ Green. Yeah, I would love Odell, but I'm not trading a pick when you got AJ Green and Tyler Boyd.
No, the problem is I would love Odell Beckham, obviously.
Yeah.
That would be a stud wide receiving core. But it doesn't matter when you only have 2 seconds to throw the ball.
That's true.
I don't care how good your wide receiver is.
So who do you want at 11?
We got to go defense, obviously.
I think we're going to go defense.
We have
If-
to.
if-
We lost
I-
Vontez.
If Haskins is there at 11, do you take him?
See, I had this conversation, like a pretty long conversation with my inside source. Hi, Chad. And I asked him, too. I was like, if we're sitting at 11 and Haskins is there, especially with Dalton's contract, us saying we're not going to renew it, do we pick Haskins? And he's like, we probably will, but that would be it hurt us really bad going on defense, especially with our loss with Vontez. Our linebacking core's not good. You got Devin Bush. As much as I hate to say it, Michigan, man. You got Devin Bush in there. He's probably the best linebacker in the draft. If he's there, it's kind of like
So, with the NFL right now, it starts and it ends at quarterback, in my opinion.
right.
And you guys got a new coach, a young coach, offensive-minded coach. He's going to want his own quarterback.
Yeah, I think
maybe he's all right with Andy Dalton for a couple years. Maybe his quarterback's next draft or the next year. But if Haskins is there at 11, I'm getting him.
Well,
That's why I think if he's there at 11, we're taking him.
First off, we actually haven't had any meetings with Dwayne Haskins. Doesn't mean we won't, but so far we haven't. Second of all, Zach Taylor said on multiple occasions he thinks Andy Dalton's the guy for his scheme.
How old is Andy Dalton?
He is going to be 32 this year.
Going to be 32 this year. Gotcha.
So you still got him for at least a couple more years. But the Bengals already said their main priority is getting AJ Green on a new contract, and that I agree with. And AJ is very fine by ending his career in a Bengals uniform, which is why I love AJ.
So I mean, I think offensively, you guys can be good offensively.
And I would rather go defense in the draft, fix it up. But like you said, if Dwayne's there, I'm even sitting at home going, I don't know.
Yeah, we definitely do need some linebackers.
Either way, I'm going to be happy with if it's between Haskins or a linebacker. I'll be happy either way.
Yep.
I look forward to seeing where these young guys go and where the bust go.
Well, Tampa
Worry
fan,
about
you got any input on this? You want to
Tampa, what pick
entertain
you guys
our
have?
Tampa
7.
followers?
7?
7.
7.
Oh, I didn't know they were that high up.
That's a sexy pick right there. What are
I've
you guys going to
seen
do
also
there?
trade rumors with Cincinnati
Oh.
for you guys to be able to pull up and get Haskins.
Oh.
I haven't heard anything about Haskins in our building.
I've seen a lot of it.
You're in the building. I didn't know.
Oh. through my sources.
Jordan's now in the building with the Cincinnati
Honest-
Bengals.
You didn't
Honestly,
know that
at this
Andy,
point,
Andy
I can
Dalton
get it.
text Jordan during the meetings. And tells him what's
Really?
going on.
Yeah. Me and Andy are like great friends.
Really? I mean, I know you're wearing his jersey.
I know.
That was a gift.
That was a gift
From
from
Andy.
Andy.
Oh, gotcha.
It was after he threw that Hail Mary to AJ in the end zone.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
The first time.
First time, yeah. But I will say, I did wear this Bengal jersey for 2 reasons. 1, we have the draft coming up. 2, I am tired of all the Browns fans that we got on here.
3, you don't
I
have
mean-
a Blue Jackets jersey because you have a Blackhawks jersey.
Well, you know what? That's not about you right now. I mean, I'm just trying to get back. We don't need... I love all of our followers, but they're all Browns followers most of
You're
the time.
all Browns fans.
Like, we got to get some
Because
orange and
Browns
black in
fans
here.
are loyal to
No.
each other and to the team, to the fan base, everything about Cleveland. That's what they're all about.
I will say this about Browns fans. You guys sure do know how to throw a beer bottle pretty far.
What?
Bobblegate. Like, you don't even know about this?
I'm not even worried about it.
Fake fan.
What are
Has
you talking
nothing-
about?
Browns Bobblegate. Like, when they threw all those beers on the field?
No. Doesn't surprise me. Hope it was a Bengals game.
No, it was against Jacksonville, to be honest.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, I literally watched this.
The
like a
past
week
is the
ago.
past.
Come on, guys.
I don't know.
We're moving on to the 2019 NFL season officially.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see that schedule.
Jordan's just hoping for a playoff win in his lifetime.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a Super Bowl in my lifetime. I'm hoping for a
Let's
playoff
not
win this
forget
year.
that the Browns are still have the longest streak for not making the playoffs.
That changes this year.
Oh, absolutely.
This
Hey,
year.
we'll see.
They win that division.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Definitely moving on.
I
here.
can't wait till football season starts and we start playing actual football games. And I'm just over here like talking for like 45 minutes an episode, and you guys can't even get a word in because it's just Browns.
Yeah, we're going to give you your own show by then.
And you guys can't even. You guys won't even have anything
Probably
to
not
talk
gonna
about.
show
though.
up.
And college
day.
football.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll squeak college
Talk about
football in there. Yeah,
I'm
spring game
more
guys,
excited
okay.
about college football
Oh,
than anything,
speaking of
especially
spring
after spring
games.
game.
Kyle told me this yesterday. Who was it? The Rutgers?
Yes.
Their spring game. What was the score? It was like 100. And,
It was. They both scored over 100 points in their spring game.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
the most they will
insane.
ever score all season.
Yeah.
The Rutgers?
The Rutgers.
It's going
That's
to be
a-
so
both,
great
both
when it.
teams scored over 100.
That's
points.
either really good for
Or
all
some
their offense,
I don't-
Shitty
or
defense.
really bad. And I'm probably gonna go with really bad.
I don't even think they put their defense on the field.
It was just offensive scrimmage.
It was
just
7
nobody
on
defense.
7.
Was it just like 11-0?
Oh, I have no idea. Can't say I tuned into that one.
But Ohio State had their spring game this past weekend, and Justin Fields showed out.
Let's
Mhm.
go.
You see Haskins was there?
Zeke was there too. A lot of
Zeke was there?
alumni
Michael
were there. Yeah.
Thomas.
Zeke was there. Yeah, Michael Thomas. All the big guys were there. All the good alumni. But yeah, Justin Fields looked great. Had a 98-yard touchdown. I can't wait to. I think he's just gonna top 3 Heisman candidate right now.
Think so.
It's going to
Yeah.
be so fun to watch Ohio State this year.
I think
Yeah.
it's absolutely playoffs or bust, and I think championship is definitely in the works in Ryan Day's first season.
I would love to see it.
Kyle, you Buckeye
Obviously.
fan?
Florida Gator fan. You guys hate me much, but guys,
Hey, at least you're loyal. You're Florida over
Hey.
here, and
Yeah, at
Jordan's
least,
all
I
over the
would say at least you
place.
don't like the entire United States.
hey, but you guys
Hey,
can.
what's wrong with the United States of America?
Jordan's covered from coast to coast.
He'll like one team.
God bless the USA.
You really are coast to coast. You got the Warriors. You got
Yeah, the
Chicago.
Warriors,
Chicago, and you got-
California, Chicago, and Ohio. Crazy.
I mean, coast to Midwest, but
Hey, Florida had their spring game this weekend also. That's pretty good.
Who won?
Florida.
Is that blue orange, blue white?
Blue-orange.
Blue orange. I like
The
it.
orange one.
Say
Felipe
that.
Franks showed out. They're talking about him also being a Heisman candidate against Justin Fields.
Ah,
And maybe being in a potential playoff spot. But
ah.
just sleep on the Gators, man. They're a hell of a squad. They're ranked number 8 right now in the nation.
let's not sit here and say it's Bama's going to win it all.
No.
Nah, not this year.
I think Bama's on the way down.
No.
We think that.
I don't think Tua's the real deal, man. I think when he plays the tough competition, when it gets down to the nitty gritty, the SEC championship, the national championship. Although he did shine in his first game in the national championship, but I think when it gets there, I don't think he's got what it takes to do it all. And he'll probably be in the Heisman race because he's going to pad his stats through the SEC in the regular season and play all those cupcake teams that they play. But
Right.
when it comes down to it, I think Alabama. I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think they might slip up and lose 1 or 2 games.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to be that great this year. I mean, they're good every year, but I don't think they'll be great.
Not at all.
Hey, but I'll watch your Gators, Kyle.
Hey.
See how they do.
First game of the season, Florida versus Miami to open off the college football.
Miami.
Florida.
Miami, yeah, the Hurricane.
I figured.
The U.
I really thought it was the Red Hawks.
I was waiting for her to say it. I was like, cupcake.
Just kidding.
But no.
No, it's a big game, big rivalry. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk about them Cincinnati Reds. I got a story for you guys. You guys know the Reds just wrapped up a 2-game series, Saturday and Sunday series with the Cardinals down in Mexico. So they played 2 with the Cardinals down in Mexico Saturday and Sunday. Won the first, lost on Sunday. Puig finally got his first home run on Sunday. But listen, did you guys hear what Tucker Barnhart did?
Nope.
They got it figured out, but his passport expired. He didn't think he was going to be able to go.
That's true.
So they had to scramble like last minute to get his passport. I don't know exactly what they had to do, but yeah, it was a big news story that came out. Tuck didn't realize his old passport was expired. They didn't want to let him down to the Mexico.
Rookie move right there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they don't have like somebody on the team taking care of that.
You would think
they
so.
Then what happened?
He dropped the ball, man.
Somebody dropped the ball
He just forgot
somewhere.
to notify someone on the team probably, and they're like,
they got it figured out in time because he played. I think he played both games.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got it figured out. But I thought it was pretty funny. So they like I said, they split with the Cardinals. They're at the Dodgers Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3-game series starting at 10 o'clock.
By the way, happy Jackie Robinson Day.
And I'm pretty sure Kershaw pitches
Is
tonight
activated. He got active. He pitches tonight.
against
That's all he got.
Castillo.
That's all he got activated. I didn't realize he was going to pitch tonight.
It's whatever game Castillo pitches. Them two are going at it.
That's a good battle.
I might actually have to stay up late tonight and watch that.
I hate to freaking play Kershaw on his first start, but hey, maybe it'll be a good thing. Puig back in his, I wouldn't say his hometown, but facing his old team.
Mm-hmm.
So he should be
Are they
pretty
in LA?
fired up. Yeah, they're out in LA playing the late games. They got 3 against the Dodgers, 3 against the Padres. So they'll be playing the late games for the next week.
Yeah.
So I will not be watching any Reds games.
I hate it.
Well, you'll be on vacation.
Yeah. Only thing I'm gonna make sure I watch is the Jacket, which I ain't gotta worry about.
Yes,
That's
it is tonight. Castillo versus Kershaw.
What time does it start? Like 10?
10-10.
I think it's on ESPN tonight too. But yeah, I think Puig's gonna be fired up. The bats are finally starting to come around. With Castillo pitching tonight, I think it's a lock. Reds win. Started the season 1-8. Obviously, that was terrible.
What's our record now?
They won 4 in a
5?
row. So we were 1-0. Then we went 0-8 on our next. So we were 1-8. Then we won 4 in a row. So we're 5-9 after the loss on Sunday to the Cardinals. So things are looking up. We're ranked 20th in the power rankings. And there's a lot of teams below the Reds with a better record than the Reds. So I think that just shows that the Reds have a lot of talent to turn it around. It's not even close to being too late. So
I just think it's a
lot of ball
It's a
left.
new roster, so some aspects of it, but
a lot of new players, yeah. For sure.
So they're still getting used to it, learning the ropes.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when we come to talk about the Reds a month, 2 months, 3 months from now, we're going to be talking about a team that's in contention for either the wild card or maybe even the division. But yeah, a lot of good baseball going around right now. Your Rays are
Number 1 in the MLB.
in the whole league.
In the whole league.
What's the record?
12-4.
12-4.
Tearing it up.
Christmas.
There is a. Did you guys see the note that Dodgers said about Puig today?
Said if he would have had
If he
his
would've-
mind right or something like that,
if he would
he'd
have
still
halfway
be there.
gave a shit, he would have still been a Dodger.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
Yeah.
I hope he gives a couple shits tonight and smacks a couple homers this whole series. He got his first one, so I think it's gonna
I think it's a turning point for him.
absolutely. So
Yes, yeah.
the NHL, not the only playoffs going on. NBA playoffs. I know
Connor
you're
looks so confused.
not a big NBA guy.
so
Is that basketball?
The National Basketball Association.
Yeah.
So it is basketball.
You know that thing LeBron almost killed? That's what it was.
So yeah, basketball is going on. Did you guys see Joel Embiid the other day?
Never heard of him.
Joel Embiid, he plays for the Philadelphia 76ers.
On his
I don't think
phone.
never heard of him.
Oh no, I did see that.
So he's
Yeah.
literally he's not on the phone, but they're down by like 30 points, and he's on the not 30 points, but they're down double digits, and he's on the bench, and his friend, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's not active. So he whips out his phone, and you can't see if he's texting, but we know what the text screen looks like. It looked like he was texting. And Joel Embiid's fully engaged in whatever this is going on this guy's phone, his teammate's phone. And it's the freaking playoffs, dude.
I heard that his daughter was sick.
Whose daughter?
Whoever the guy was checking his
player
phone
that's hurt, or the player that was sitting out.
Well,
his daughter was really sick, and I guess it was news about her. I don't know. That's what I heard from a 76ers fan today.
He shouldn't have been on the sideline. And Joel Embiid...
if your son was sick, you wouldn't be checking in on him?
It wasn't Joel Embiid's son. Joel Embiid was playing a basketball game. The other guy was inactive. He wasn't playing.
So he could have been with his child.
Oh.
But
yeah, so go be with your kid. If you can't play, you're inactive, you're not playing.
Okay,
go
but
be with
you're
your
sitting
kid
on the bench.
and don't distract your teammates.
You're sitting on the bench, you glance over at a phone. What's that going to do? What's it?
It's the freaking playoffs. This is what you do. You're getting paid millions of dollars to win basketball games, and you're on the sideline not even paying attention to what your teammates are doing on the court.
Well, you can't help them. They're on the court.
Yeah.
So you're Come on, guys! Joel Embiid is the face of the franchise.
Sure.
He is the Philadelphia 76ers. He is the process.
Yep.
He should be paying attention to what's going on with the game.
And how's that process going so far?
Hey, they play tonight.
I got to wrote down here.
Yeah, playing right now,
Nets
actually.
lead 1-0.
Exactly. So, yeah, they lost the first game, so they're down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. But in other news with the playoffs, Luke Kennard in the playoffs, they got destroyed game one, but he's dropped 21 points. He's playing really well in their last 3 games. He's gone for 21, 27, and 17.
Yeah, didn't he drop what was it, 27?
27.
The game to make the playoffs?
The game to make the playoffs, yeah, against the Knicks. So, yeah, they got the 8 seed. They squeaked in there, but they are playing, in my opinion, one of the, if not the best team in the NBA right now, in the Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis Antetokounmpo. That was pretty good right there.
Yeah, well,
that was actually good for the first
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
So, yeah, I think Milwaukee wins the East for sure, but it's cool to see a guy that went to Franklin High School, where we grew up in that city. His parents live one house over from our grandparents. Our grandparents watch their house when they go to his games in Detroit. Mama waters her flowers.
I always thought about like sneaking in and stealing some stuff out of his room. Selling it.
I mean, this guy's playing in the NBA. He's playing with freaking Andre Drummond. He's playing with Blake Griffin. Like, that's crazy. And he's dropping 27 points in a freaking NBA game.
Yeah.
Against the Knicks. Obviously, the Knicks suck, but it's still the New York Knicks.
He dunked on
Madison Square Garden.
He dunked on a high school team in 8th grade.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the crowd watching, and I was like, yep, that guy's going pro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was driving through Franklin the other day, and they had the sign that said, home of the Luke Kennard.
Luke Kennard.
Speaking of the
Mr.
playoffs,
Ohio.
because you keep throwing up my Golden State Warriors here. Did you happen to see their first game? With
KD and Patrick Beverly going at it. I can't stand either one of them, but it was funny. Both got 2 double technicals. Both got ejected from the game. That's just who Patrick Beverly is. If you guys don't know him. He's like just an antagonist. That's just what he does. Like, he is just on the court. Maybe he shoots a shot here or there, but really all he's doing is trying to piss off your best player. Right. He does to LeBron. I remember him and Paul George got into it. Russell Westbrook and him get into it. Damian Lillard and then now KD. So it's funny. I mean, it's funny. Patrick Beverly. You're getting whooped by the Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even a close game. I think it was like
KD
the Warriors won by like 30 points. KD's cracking up at him. They both got ejected, but it was funny.
Yeah. KD stood over him at the end, though. I was like, let's go, KD.
Yeah, KD pushed him down on the sideline.
I'll have to pull up that
kind of manhandled him.
That was an epic post. KD just standing over Patrick Beverly. I'm like, sit down.
Has anybody watched Orlando? I'm not an Orlando fan, but
the Magic.
Yeah, first time being in the playoffs for 8 years, and they beat Toronto.
Yeah, they did. Beater. Yeah, the 7 seed beat the 2 seed to go up 1-0. I thought I was pretty surprised by that too.
I don't know if I'm more impressed with Orlando winning or more upset with Toronto losing.
Well, Kyle Lowry went for 0 points in that game.
Like, you can't come to the playoffs and show up
like that. Is that the guy
who
got blocked by Kevin Hart?
Yes, that is him.
Kyle Lowry?
Yes,
he got blocked. Yeah, he was going
like basketball block.
Yes, basketball block by Kevin Hart.
Okay, how is this guy in the league?
Exactly.
he's actually really good, he just had a rough start. It's like the Raptors when they get to the playoffs, they choke every
celebrity
All-Star
MVP.
I look forward to the NBA playoffs. I think it's going to be a great month and a half for the NBA playoffs. A lot of good matchups, especially in the second round. I look forward to the second round. I think the Warriors and the Rockets is going to be a great series that goes 7 games for sure. And I know you guys are looking for your hockey playoffs the next month and a half as well.
Yes, sir.
So go Blue Jackets, go Vegas Golden Knights, and go Browns. Always go Browns.
Always. So moving on here. How was your guys' weekends? Since it's a Monday.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Can't complain.
Not so good for
Yeah,
Kyle.
not so good over here.
Oh,
So that's Tampa Bay winning their 5th straight series in baseball, not
I was
in
about to
hockey.
say,
Not in hockey.
They are
Say,
not
what
winning
are
this
you
year.
watching?
Yeah, like
5th straight series win.
I'll say it's a pretty good weekend. Got out a little bit.
Yeah.
Got some drinks in me over Friday night. Probably wasn't a good idea.
You played some Pong Friday night?
I vaguely remember playing Pong.
Yep. Do you remember cuddling your blanket in your bathroom?
No, but I don't understand what was going through my
I
fault.
think I saw a couple Snapchats from that one.
So apparently,
Probably saw a
to
couple
fill in our
Snapchats.
viewers here, apparently I had a little bit too much Friday night, but I wasn't out anywhere. I was at my house and had a couple people over. We were playing beer pong on the back, keeping it chill. And for some reason, I guess my drunk ass decided it was time to go to bed. So for some reason, and this is drunk me, apparently thought this was a great idea. Walk into my bedroom, pull off my blanket, grab a pillow, and then I just walk in my bathroom and fall asleep right on my bathroom floor. Does any...
Every time you get drunk, you end up in the bathroom.
Yeah, I always
for
end up
whatever
in the
reason.
bathroom. Some point it would be something stupid, like either I'll be like thinking I'm about to throw up, I'll fall asleep. Hell, sometimes I'll fall asleep in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Like,
That's happened.
It's happened more times than it hasn't.
yeah, actually hasn't happened in a while, so maybe that's why I fell asleep on the floor, because I didn't have a bathtub in my bathroom.
So Jordan's a sloppy drunk.
Not sloppy drunk, I just...
When he has too much,
Yeah.
sometimes. Not necessarily sloppy, but annoying.
Oh, I put myself to sleep, so I think that's a plus.
That's true, yes. That is good.
Had some good Waffle House that night too. Also.
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah,
Waffle
Jordan
House.
actually made it to Waffle House.
I
He
did.
rallied.
I rallied.
Somehow, some
For some
way.
reason, someone said Waffle House. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was a good night. Saturday, we got out. Got to go to the Moose. Got to watch some bluegrass music.
Yeah, some bluegrass.
Like, 5 people come up to me and are like, man, you remind me of Elvis Presley. I was like, wait, what? I've never heard that in my life. And now tonight I hear it like 5 times.
It's them country
I don't
folks,
know
man.
where
Bluegrass.
they getting that
Get it
from, but
Yeah, me either.
Bluegrass, excuse me. Yes, bluegrass.
bluegrass.
They take that stuff
Our
serious.
dad's a big bluegrass fan.
Most,
Yeah, he
most
is.
of my family is a bluegrass fan. Well, my cousin played in the band, so that's kind of obvious.
So Connor, you're heading to Florida on Wednesday, correct?
Yep, tomorrow.
Just you and the lady?
Yep, we are leaving 7:30 sharp. That's when the plane will take off. We'll get down there. Our uncle's gonna pick us up.
Daytona?
Well, my uncle. We're landing in Orlando.
Hey, my uncle's your uncle, man.
He's going down there to watch Game 5
I
because
don't-
Tampa's gonna win.
Nah,
Going down there to watch Game 5.
No,
I don't think so.
I will save my money for the second round.
If Tampa wins tomorrow, I will buy your ticket to go down to the Tampa game.
I'm rooting for Tampa tomorrow.
I will buy your ticket. You might even see me there. You never know.
I'll take that deal.
Buy my plane ticket, you got a deal.
If Columbus wins, I'll buy your ticket to Game 5.
For next round, I'll take it.
All right.
So definitely with Connor going out, we had to do a little bit earlier episode this week. We usually try to get it out, have it by Friday. This week we're going to have it out on Tuesday. But if you pay attention on Instagram, Friday afternoon, I will be on there to answer any questions that you got for us or Cavemen Media. Be about there about 1 o'clock on Instagram stories. Come on in.
You're going to do it during work then?
I'm just going to answer questions throughout the day. I'm going to post it early in the morning, and then I'm going to start answering questions about one.
Gotcha.
So
Make sure you send me your response so I can proofread.
I'm just
Jordan
gonna
has a
talk.
track record.
Yeah.
for
And Jordan's
making a lot of
got a
typos.
little typo here and there. Ain't
Yeah,
never
if
hurt
anybody wants
nobody.
to buy me a gift, like an app that would put spell check,
It's
in-
built into your iPhone,
well,
actually.
it still doesn't help.
Well, you
It still doesn't
Somehow,
help.
somehow, the typos still
I need
sneak in there.
Yeah, I need like an advanced spell
They
check.
still sneak in there
like
somehow on
for
Jordan.
kindergartners.
Not for kindergarten. Let's get
So yeah, Jordan
like
runs
middle school.
Jordan runs the Twitter account every now and then, and he's
run
got
the Twitter account.
he's got to save the tweet in the drafts so me and Connor can approve before he submits that tweet.
Yes.
It's not even like approving what I say. It's just we just don't want to spell check.
The spell check. That's all. It's fine.
Have you guys seen the UC hire for basketball?
Yeah, they
I
hired
did hear about it.
NKU's coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did the UC
I was sad
coach
to
go again?
see Mick Cronin-Levy went to UCLA. I really
That
liked
was a good move.
Mickey Cronin. Sad to see him leave.
Do you guys follow high school basketball at all?
I did not.
No.
There's actually a kid up in Sydney. He's from, his name's Andre Gordon from Sydney. He was committed to Virginia Tech, but since Buzz Williams left, he went to Texas A&M with Buzz Williams. So he decommitted from Virginia Tech to go down
Follow
there.
the coach. Yeah. That's a big thing, man. That's tough being an 18-year-old kid and you get recruited to whatever sport, whatever college it is. And that coach is, he's in your living room telling you, hey, man, come to my school. Come play for me. We're going to do this, this, and this. And then you commit, and a week later, he's going somewhere else. So, I mean, that's tough. That's a tough spot to be, especially an 18, 17-year-old kid to make that decision.
There's also a kid from Xenia's, Samari Curtis, going to Cincinnati. They're waiting to see if he decommits.
Basketball?
Yeah, they're waiting to see if he decommits to go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, so did you guys hear about the Notre Dame Cathedral? I know I said that wrong.
I heard
In
about it.
Paris catching on fire?
Very sad.
Well, yeah, it's very sad, but I just came across this tweet and I had to bring it up. And then I'll make this fast. So, every school's got like their Barstool account, like Barstool Ohio State, Barstool, any type of school. Well, I just came across a video of like the video burning from like Paris, and then LSU Barstool posted, join a conference, you cowards.
So somebody posted,
Wow.
said hashtag Notre Dame, and then Barstool LSU said, join a conference, you cowards.
I saw one earlier that said,
Well, the Notre Dame tweet, sorry to interrupt you. The Notre Dame tweet, that's what it's called in Paris.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the Notre Dame
But
Cathedral.
join a
Yes.
conference, you cowards. Like, Barstool LSU, come on,
I
guys.
like the Barstool OSU reply. Ohio State said, why hasn't this tweet been deleted?
I saw one earlier that said, usually Notre Dame waits till November to burn down.
That one's bad, but I respect it more. This
Shots
one is just has
fired.
nothing to do with this at all.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up today. You can follow me at Real Connor Gray. Kyle, where can we follow you at?
Kyle Coar 15.
Definitely. You can always follow me at Jordan Lease on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow the show at Cavemen Media. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at SportsDadOhio. We appreciate you, Kyle, joining us here in the poker room.
Hey,
Third
loved it.
guest on the show.
Love it.
We appreciate it a lot. I'd like to wish your team's luck, but I'm not going to do that.
Well, I'm not going to do that. So.
So yeah, Blue Jackets going to take down your Lightning. We appreciate you guys listening to the show at Caveman Media. Like I said, interact with us. Let us know what you think. If you want to come on the show, hit us up. Let us know that you want to be here, and we'll make it happen. We got a guest list growing. So we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to all the new things we're going to do. We hope you continue to follow us at Caveman Media. Have a good one, guys.
See ya.